Is the winner of your fight with Petr the real champion? Is that how you view it? Is the winner the real champ?
I think I see Petr Yan as probably the best guy in the division. So to me, it would mean, beating the best guy in the division and becoming the champ. I think that when I do win, I definitely have some making up of things to do. You know, I have a loss to Sterling and I have a loss to Dillashaw recently. And I think it would make a beautiful storyline for me to get the title this way and then get to scrap those 2 L's off my record and just rematch those guys almost right away.
Is there one that like irks you a little bit more than the other?
Yeah, I mean, the Sterling one definitely irks me a little bit more. With Dillashaw, at least I got to beat him up, you know?
It was so close. Couldn't be closer.
The decision didn't, go my way or whatever, but TJ definitely walked out of the cage way more beat up than I walked out of the cage. So a little bit easier of a pill to swallow or whatever. But nah, man, the Sterling one irks me bad just because it was just it was just like it couldn't go any worse, you know?
Speaking of Sterling, I saw that he said, and having been in there with both you and Petr, obviously, that you were basically going to kick his ass, to paraphrase what he said. Does that mean anything to you? Do you put any weight into what Aljamain said because he has been in there with both of you?
I don't even put weight into some of the things that I say, man. So I is that, like, most of the time I'm talking on here and saying a lot of things are just because they're either working in my favor or because I want them to be the case. So, I don't really trust my own words. So I definitely don't trust other people's words sometimes too.
When you envision the fight playing out, how do you see yourself winning?
Yeah. There's a million different ways that I've played it out in my head. I'm not one of these guys where it's like, let me visualize this really, really hard and then the universe will give it to me. I don't really believe that that's how the universe works. I do know that if I go in there and work my ass off for 25 minutes, I stay focused and I be the skilled fighter and the better fighter that I believe that I am, I walk away at the champion.
And is the blueprint, you go in there 9 days from now, you beat Petr, your interim champ, then you fight Aljamain, unify the belt. Is that the ideal situation here, and then take TJ sometime down the road when he's healthy?
Certainly, man. That would be that would be a beautiful story to how all of this happened. That would be, I couldn't write it any better, with the drama of me losing to Sterling and then me getting to scrap that L off my record. And then just the way that I was able to get this title shot after a fight with Dillashaw, the way that the Dillashaw fight went, and then me being able to scrap that L off my record, man, I couldn't imagine it any better.